guys, happy What Should I Do Wednesday! I am so excited to be bringing you another episode of What Should I Do Wednesday, where I answer all of your general paranormal related questions. Now, I had such a freaking blast shooting my video yesterday from the comfort of my own bedroom that I'm really considering doing it like all the time. It is just so comfy and relaxing, and I feel so comfy and relaxed that I haven't decided yet. I may just make this my permanent shooting spot, which is fine with me because, like I said, it's cozy. And as you noticed, probably, I have went full on like summer today because it has been 75 and sunny. It has been downright hot. And so I just boycotted all winter related things altogether. I don't even have shoes on today, which is fine with me because I am comfy. But we are not here to talk about the weather or my comfy bed. We are here to talk about What Should I Do Wednesday. Now, typically, I have like a list of questions from you guys, which I do. But today, I have decided to kind of devote my video to one question. I have shot this thing like 9 times, trying to answer everybody's questions and then get this question in. And I think the last time I looked at my video, it was like 45 minutes. So I can't do that today because I know that where my heart is. But I had a question asked to me by Walter Roswell earlier in the week, and it was a loaded question, but also a question that happens to be very personal. And I really want to share my story when it comes to a part of this question and just kind of offer myself to all of you or to any of you who've ever experienced night terrors or anything kind of like that, and let you know that I get it and it sucks. But I'm going to be pretty candid, I'm going to be pretty frank, and I'm going to be pretty open, and something I don't do. But I'm willing to do it with all of you guys because you guys are all wonderful and loving and supportive. And so it's kind of like a special edition What Should I Do Wednesday, where I'm just going to answer one question, we're going to touch on it, and I'm going to kind of be just open and honest. So we're going to get into it because if we don't, my ADD is going to kick in and we'll never get anywhere. But the question that Walter asked was, what are your thoughts on dreams as they pertain to the paranormal? And can the paranormal invade your dreams? And also, what causes night terrors? And it's the last part of that question where it's going to get pretty personal, but I'm willing to share with the people that I care about. So, as far as my thoughts on dreams as they pertain to the paranormal and whether or not, like, the paranormal can invade your dreams, absolutely yes. I believe hands down. If you have an experience in reality that is either terrifying or wonderful or odd or scary, I think that, yes, by all means, any of that can invade your subconscious. I firmly believe that what you dream about are some of the last things that you think about before you go to sleep. And so if you're thinking about what just went bump in the closet, or what you just seen out of the corner of your eye, or where you have, you know, ate dinner. I mean, whatever. It's whatever you think about right before you close your eyes and drift off into dreamland. Those are what's going to be prevalent in your subconscious. I think this is kind of one of those weird ways that your brain works. I also believe that you have the ability to manipulate your dreams into what you want to see and hear, but I think that if something is powerful enough to kind of overtake your subconscious, then it's going to. I don't think you're going to be able to stop that. With that being said, losing control, and I'm going to try not to get emotional. I'm warning you now. Losing control of yourself is one of the scariest things on the planet. And that's exactly what a night terror is. I've touched on this briefly in another video, but I'm going to really get into it today because it's serious and it's something that doesn't get talked about enough, and it can be related to the paranormal in many ways. First of all, a night terror is a step above a nightmare. So if you have a nightmare, you can recollect that dream. You can say, oh, well, this man was chasing me with a knife, and then he caught me in the woods, and then he killed me, and I woke up sweating and crying. A night terror is the worst experience on the planet. You are in complete and utter loss of control of yourself and your emotions, your inhibitions, your body, your mind. They can be caused by a variety of things: traumatic events, high stress level, just your, anxiety disorders, social anxiety, panic attacks. They can all kind of be a contributing factor. We don't have a scientific explanation of what causes them, but that's what doctors tell you before they give you a pill to help you sleep. As far as what a night terror is, it is the darkest pits of hell. You are in a black void and you can't get out. You are lost. You are terrified, and all you feel is your fear. It's like coming face to face with your fear, and then not being able to handle it, or not knowing how to handle it. And having firsthand experience in that is something I do not wish on my worst enemy. You are so confused and lost when you come out of one. You can be on the floor, you can be in another room, you can be in your car, because all you're trying to do is escape from whatever you are scared of. I have been experiencing them firsthand since I was 15 years old, off and on, sometimes worse than others. They've recently come back and reared their ugly head, and I haven't had them for a while, and I kind of forgot how bad they sucked. So you make preparations before you go to bed. You lay plastic on the floor so you don't get blood on the carpet, or you try to clear your mind or relax your body as much as humanly possible so that you can try to just be calm and relaxed before you go to sleep. I've woke up with broken bones. I've woke up with needing stitches. I've woke up in another room. I've woke up in my car. I've woke up with vomit on me, or I've woke up, covered in blood from head to toe, not knowing why. And those were all results of my fear, and me trying to escape my fear, and me throwing myself out of bed, or running myself into a wall, or falling down flights of stairs. And you don't remember it. You don't remember anything. I think maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you don't remember it, but at the same time, you are so lost and so scared that you just want them to go away. You don't want them to be a part of your life. You don't want that to ever, be a thought in your mind. Like, am I going to go to bed tonight? Fine. And wake up tomorrow hurt. The other bad part of them is that you cannot wake a person from a night terror. It's one of the most dangerous things that you could ever do. If you wake them up and they are still kind of caught between that mind and body of I'm asleep and I'm awake, they can hurt you. There has been stories of people killing other people because they've been woken up from a night terror. They're in the pits of their deepest fear, and they are in fight or flight mode, and they will fight, and they will fight for protection and fight for their sanity and fight for their safety. And so you have to watch them just kind of lash it out. And I remember when I lived at home, and that would be the worst thing for my parents, is to have them watch me, throw myself around. They would pull me back, from the ledge before I'd slap my head into a table, or I would throw myself out of bed, or I would knock my head on the floor, but they couldn't physically just go, Rachel, wake up. Rachel, wake up. Like you do with somebody having a nightmare. You can tell when someone's having a nightmare and they're kind of whining and whimpering in their sleep. And I was never whining. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I would be screaming help, and my parents couldn't do anything. And it's scary, and it's not something that everybody's prepared to handle. And I'm not even prepared to handle it, and I deal with it. You can take anti-anxiety medication. You can take sleep aids. You can take all of that stuff to kind of relax yourself, which I do take sleep medication from time to time just to kind of relax my body. But when life happens and things change and stress happens, you can't always control your subconscious. And so I chose to kind of throw myself out there because I have felt more than once what it's like to go, I'm the only one who goes through this. I'm the only one who's feeling this. No one else understands. no one else could possibly get it. No one else has ever experienced this. And then I learned how wrong I was. And I've had people there for me. And so the only thing I can do is kind of like pay it forward, I guess. And I don't know how many of you have dealt with them or deal with them and don't know it. And or deal with them and feel alone. And so I made the conscious effort today to be real and be personal and be genuine and go, this is my story, this is what I've experienced, and I'm here for you. Because being alone when you're terrified sucks. And just being honest. And so I said, the hell with it. I'm going to do this for What Should I Do Wednesday. It was kind of What Should I Do Wednesday with a focus. I will be back next Wednesday with all of your questions that you asked me this week. I just knew that I could not do a regular What Should I Do Wednesday video without rushing this answer, and then it just wouldn't be the way that I wanted it to be. And my OCD ass would be PO'd because it was crap. So I am going to bring a highly more entertaining video next Wednesday for What Should I Do Wednesday. But this week was kind of What Should I Do Wednesday with a focus. And so thanks for listening to me tell my story and rant and just kind of release, I guess, a little bit about me. And now you have a better understanding of something in my life that is terrifying and scary. And while I wasn't trying to make it all about me, it just kind of happened to be something very personal to me and to my life. And so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I know that I'm going to be surrounded by love and support and well wishes, because you guys are amazing like that. And I hope that I can return the favor, and that if you are scared or alone, don't be afraid to message me and say, hey, how do you get through this? How do you deal with this? Or, you know, my kids are experiencing this. How can I help my kids? I'm a parent too, I get it. So feel free to message me and let me know, or comment below, and I will answer you guys, and we can spark up a discussion about it. You can ask me any questions you have. And like I said, I'll be back next Wednesday with my regular zany What Should I Do Wednesday. But today I just wanted to get personal and real and focused. And I'm surprised I didn't like ugly cry. It wasn't easy. I got choked up a couple of times, but I was like, I'm gotta get it together. I gotta get it together. I'm not gonna ugly cry. That ain't cute. Nobody needs to see that. So I appreciate you guys so much for listening to this and letting me get real and letting me get candid, and I hope that you enjoy it. Like I said, I'm open for discussion. You know my story now, so I won't hide much. But I will be back on Friday for GA Flashback Friday, when we are going back to the Sloth Furnaces, which is one of my, again, favorite episodes of Ghost Adventures. Only because we get to see Zach freak out at, like, ridiculously tall heights, which I don't blame him, because I don't like sustained height either. But I will be back for GA Flashback Friday, and I promise it will be highly more entertaining than this video was. And then I will also be back for GA Recap Monday, when I recap the first episode of Ghost Adventures Aftershocks. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you guys soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, enjoy the sunshine. It's so warm. I'm gonna go do something or eat something, or I don't know. I'm gonna go do something, but I will talk to you guys soon.